Well, happy day. See, my hair's all messed up already. It's literally only 9 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, good morning. It's Tuesday, and today is one of my favorite days of the week because I go to get some fruit, okay? You know I like that. So, yeah, my hair is like, oof, it needs cleaned. I feel like I always film videos when I need to clean my hair. No, there's a trend going on. So I have my reusable bags. Isn't this the cutest thing in the whole world? My sister, shout out to you, got it for me for my birthday because she knows I love fruit. So yeah, it's nice to kind of have somewhat of an identity of something that's so positive and beautiful and delicious. So I feel grateful and I just love it so much. And it is kind of chilly out today, so that's what. Chilly meaning like 62 degrees, but hey, we're coming from like 90-degree weather, right? So it's a little chilly. It takes your body a little bit to adjust, right? And they're doing some major construction. Oh, my landlord's building a house, actually, right across the way, because he owns this place, so he's building another house. Anyway, so it might be loud. Yeah, so I'm going to my favorite place, almost favorite place, because it's kind of busy sometimes, so I want to skedaddle sometimes out of there, but I'm going to try to film myself today. It's much easier filming, like, with other people sometimes, like, for them to film me at the farmer's market, because it's hectic, and I'm kind of in, like, mode, right? I'm in the mode to get stuff, so I'll try to at least show you guys what I got, and like maybe I'll show you a little bit of the drive there because it's a cute little drive, but I don't want to drive and film, right? Because we all know that's dangerous. Anyway, this was a huge long intro. I feel like 2 minutes long. Anyway, yeah, so let's get to it. Let's stop and give it up for these beautiful flowers really quick. I love them. They're like little sunshines, aren't they? Here is where I live. Lots of cornfields. Look at the beautiful blanket in the sky. Don't worry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just filming. Lots of farms, lots of mountain ranges in the back. I don't know if you can see them. Mountain ranges, lots of pretty...
At the stop sign, turn right onto Donovan Road.
I'm taking a new way, so I wanted to see what the fastest way was. Look at this gorgeous greenery. I love it. So, just a little backstory. I'm stopped at a red light. Anyway, my boyfriend and I used to live in this car. A 2010 Toyota Prius. We actually traveled the country in this car multiple times, like 3 or 4 times we traveled the country, like consistently, months on end. And we would sleep in here. We had the seats down in the back, and we had this blow-up air mattress we would use every night. Sometimes we would actually sleep just up here because sometimes you're just too tired, you know, to do that. Oh, I thought I saw my brother. Anyway, yeah, so it's just funny, like, now we're here. We've lived at our apartment for maybe, since January, so 8 months. So it's insane to think that this time last year we were preparing to go on a long road trip all the way to California. So I was just having these thoughts while driving today, because you know how every time the season changes, especially for me personally, from summer to fall is extremely nostalgic for me. I don't know if it's because of me going back to school or just like, I don't know, the end of summer, like, it's just extremely nostalgic for me. And I think of like my childhood and like everything, and maybe it's Halloween too, and the holidays coming up. But I always feel so extremely nostalgic and like always going down memory lane, and you know, wanting to have certain foods and drinks that I did as a kid, like apple cider, you know. So
at the lights,
yeah, I was just thinking
right
about that. So How do you feel? Like, do you guys feel nostalgic? And I know you guys do, because I know I'm not alone. You know, I feel like there are really no original experiences after you see so many things online, especially about, oh, I did this when I was a kid, and I did that when I was a kid.
In 4.9 miles, turn left onto Greystone Road.
I got sad when my favorite raindrop, you know, didn't win the race on the window. So if you know, you know. But yeah, I'm feeling absolutely good and nostalgic today because there's like a fall crispness in the air today. So it just feels so good, and the air feels extremely refreshing and not as humid as it has been. So I'm just extremely grateful to be alive, to be healthy, and to, I guess, have memories, right? Because they're at some point in some people's lives they don't remember, right? So yeah, just this is my message to you, just to be grateful, and yeah, be grateful, that's all. So I just got here and it's extremely busy, like always. I got my reusable grocery bags, and my cart that I love so much because I get heavy stuff, and I get a lot of stuff. I get lots of melons and banana boxes, so whoa, my hair. But yeah, whatever. Here we go. Here I go to the market. So many people. Get some stuff here. They got some carcinogens cooking right now. I can smell the free radicals. It's disgusting. They're probably cooking some pig flesh. Anyway, I'm done, finally. I got a lot of amazing stuff. So I'll show you guys that later. I'm actually gonna go to Aldi's, which if you know, you know. It's one of the most amazing places to get frozen fruit. They have a lot of good stuff. Some of it's organic, some of it's not, but like I said, I'm not as worried about organic. It's just there are certain things that you should be worried. But when you eat a plant-based diet, you're already consuming so many antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that are going to help fight DNA damage and free radicals and fight off infection and viruses and bacteria and things like that anyway. So they say, Dr. Michael Greger, one of the people that I can think of on the top of my head, says don't shy away from conventional produce over animal products. Obviously, organic's better. Obviously, homegrown is better. But I'm not going to spend, $12 on a bag of, like a 5-pound bag for organic. I'm just not going to. I'm about affordability and also being as healthy as you can. So if something's on sale in organic, or like if it's apples, I always buy apples organic. I always buy fresh strawberries organic. I always buy peaches and local stuff organic. So yeah, don't shy away from produce just because it's not organic. Really, anyone who tells you that non-organic, conventional produce is toxic, just don't listen to them. It's not toxic. It's good for you, right? Rather than consuming animal products. You're already consuming the antioxidants and all the other amazing healing and medicinal properties of plants. So just saying, that's one thing that I get sometimes, like, oh, you have to eat all organic, everything, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I think one day I will, when I have my own food forest, when I have my own stuff, I can, save money and be healthier at the same time, right? When I can do that now, eating conventional fruit. Right, I know. I do get organic things for certain things, right? If I'm gonna use it on my skin and hair, I also do that, like bananas wise. Like if I'm gonna rub it all over my face, well, because of the peel, right? The banana peel. I don't ever consume the banana peel unless I'm making banana tea or I put it on my face as like a face mask. So that's a little different, right? If you're using the peel. So anyway, I'm gonna go to Aldi's, so I'll see you guys there. I'm in Aldi's, the best place on earth. So I don't care what anyone says. I get dates here because they're cheap and absolutely delicious as long as you refrigerate them. So, or I get dates shipped to me from Julie's Dates, which are amazing. And then I also can get them at the farmer's market if they have them. Look at this cucumber. Look at this cucumber. It's amazing. So I'm getting I normally freeze a lot of my own fruit, like berries and stuff, but lately they've been so expensive. It's cheaper to buy them like this. This whole entire section just for all this oil that just goes into your body fat, you know? It's unneeded. It's not the worst thing in the whole world, obviously, because it comes from plants, but I wouldn't even eat this because I just don't eat oil. It's just, did you know that coconut oil and palm oil are the only two plant oils that can raise your cholesterol, which is crazy. So, got these quartered artichokes. All these different preservatives in here, but I mean, these aren't crazy bad. Really, they're not. So, I would eat this. I'm not gonna get it this time, but I would. Now this is purposeless. When you can get the artichokes with the water instead of just in oil, it's better like that for sure. This is probably my favorite kind, This is probably my favorite find here at Aldi's. So this is $1.39 for this, right? You get 14 ounces, which is almost a pound, and it is organic. So I normally get like 3 of these. So this one is pretty good too. It's also organic pasta sauce, and it's like $1.50, which is an amazing price. So if you don't feel like making your own, get this. There is a good amount of sodium, but here's what I do. I mean, it's not terrible. Here's what I do. I normally add water or like something else to kind of thin it out. So it's definitely less than it says. And I eat more than 2,000 calories a day. So that's everything. I got some guacamole, frozen fruit, grapes, pasta sauce. I actually did end up getting that one little jelly. And then dates, tofu, and that's everything. Hello again. So I just got home. I literally just got home. I set up my tripod. All right, so I'll tell you what I got. So I went to Aldi's after I went to the farmer's market. So let's start with the farmer's market stuff, and I only spent a total of $55. All right, so as you can see, I have a whole 10-pound box of bananas behind me. That was $3. So this was also $3, but this was from last week. They're still ripening. So I'll freeze all of those basically. And then, yeah, I'll have this one. Perfect. They're pretty green, so these will be good in a week or so. It takes a while. I don't know. It takes a while. And I got one cantaloupe for $1.50. All right. Next up, we got organic strawberries, $4. They used to be cheaper. They used to be $3, but you know how it is, inflation. But these look and smell super good. So yeah, $4 for that. That's 2 pounds. So that's pretty good for organic strawberries. If you know what the going rate is for that, it's like $8. So it's half the price. And obviously I got 2 for $1. I should have gotten more, but I just don't want to get too much so that like it goes bad, especially with avocados, right? Like they can ripen overnight. So yeah, I use this for salads and dressings and sushi. So I love love, love avocados, right? If I eat a half or one avocado a day. So I got these potatoes. Let's move the camera down. All right. So I got a bunch of potatoes. Like, why can't I open this better? Here. Literally, let's just do this. Anyway, a bunch of freaking potatoes. You can't see them. Here we go. Can you see it? Yeah, a bunch. I mean, a bunch. $4.50 because they were $2.25 per basket. Righty then. So I love potatoes. I love to roast them, boil them. Yeah, and I make little fries or something like that. Put them in salads. And yeah, they're so good for you. Don't let anyone tell you they're not good for you. Potatoes are amazing. I wouldn't eat them all day, obviously. All right, so I got an organic head of romaine. I always try to get organic lettuce. That's another thing. I try to get organic because, yeah, I don't know. I just always do. And when I worked at Whole Foods, we only really sold organic lettuce. So it just kind of, you know, manifested into a routine, I guess. So that was $1. Amazing. And then I don't know why, but I wanted some corn. I got a dozen. So I got 6 ears of corn for $2.50, which is all right, the price. It could be lower, but whatever. And then lastly, at the farmer's market, I always like to get lemons for like a lemon water or to put in like tea, or I make pasta sauce with like legumes in it. I mix that with lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. And I also like to put it in dressings too, with apple cider vinegar, maybe like mustard, maple, miso sort of thing. Very delicious. Miso is really good for you as well. It's high in sodium, but the other compounds in it counteract the high sodium, so you should look into that. It's great. And then I got I don't know how many pounds this is, but I got a lot of peaches, honey. You know it already. Look at these beauties. Sorry, I'm like hyper. I'm always like this when it comes to fruit. Okay, so I got a huge amount. I was gonna get more, but I'm like, you know what? I will hold off and I'll get more if I want more. So that was a total of $27. All that stuff I just showed you. So I think that's pretty good. Nextly, that's not a term, but all right, we can do it anyway. We can make our own grammar. This is about, what, 20, what is 27 plus, I don't know, but it's $55 for everything. So this was whatever, 55 minus 27. I can't do that math because I'm not a mathematician, so whatever. I got guacamole. This was like $4. Kind of expensive, but I just feel like this guacamole is really good. Great ingredients, and I guess less work too. So I don't know. And if you think about it, if you spend, I don't know how many avocados is like in here, maybe like 4, something like that. I don't know. I find it worth it because I love it so much. It's really tasty too. Then I got 2 pounds of dates. These dates I really love. I had some people on Instagram tell me that sometimes there's mold in this kind, but I've never personally experienced that. I always refrigerate them immediately, and then I soak them overnight for smoothies, or I put them in other dressings too, or I chop them up, put them in a smoothie bowl, or my phone just told me that I'm low on storage, so that's what happened. I hate that when it does that. Cuts me off. Don't you hate that? All right, and then I got this tomato sauce I talked about earlier. Then I got this jam I talked about earlier, the one without all the other stuff, like the fructose syrup. Then I got 2 thingies of strawberries, $3.25 each. Not bad, not bad. And then I got, I'm trying to do this fast in case I lose memory again. Then I got just one of these tofu things because I had like 1 or 2 left over from last week. And then I got this massive cucumber that I talked about earlier. Isn't it insane? It's beautiful. Love, love, love cukies. And then last but not least, I got some grapes. I don't normally buy grapes because normally they don't have like organic ones with seeds, but I wanted them. They looked very delicious. I didn't rinse it, whatever. All right, so that's my video for the day. I hope you had an amazing time watching this video and listening to me talk in my car and experiencing life with me today. So make sure to check out the links below if you want to do one-on-one coaching with me. I have free daily affirmations too. You can download it, go straight to your inbox for like a thriving mind, a thriving body, and a better mindset, you know, self-love and gratitude. And secondly, or thirdly, fourthly, fifthly, I don't know. I also have my Fruit is Fuel meal planner, 30 recipes guide, how I save money, live healthfully, vibrantly, and have so much energy like I do today. No caffeine, no drugs, nothing, no stimulants of any sort. I'm just freaking raring to go every day, almost. Not every day, you know, a lot of days. All right, well, thank you again for watching my video, and make sure to please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you love health, fitness, veganism, beauty, naturalness, holistic health, a fruit-based lifestyle, and mindset and gratitude stuff, you know? You know the whole deal. All right, well, I hope you have a blessed morning, day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and whatever you're doing, do it well and do it with love. All right, I'll see you at my next video. Thank you for watching.